Welcome everyone to the Monica Brant Show. I'm Monica, your host, and I'm joined here on the first day of Mr. Olympia 2024 with my friend from Brazil, Fernando Marques.
I'm so glad to be here at your side. I'm
Thank
touched,
you.
almost frozen.
Well, it's a little warm in here, so you'll probably get to cool off or heat up a little bit. If you're frozen, we're going to heat you up because it's a little warm in here. All right, so you came in from Brazil. When did you get here to Vegas?
I've been here more than 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, since the fourth edition. I'm a big fan of sport. Probably, I'm the only Brazilian who shaked the hands of all Mr. Olympias since Larry Scott. Everyone.
Since Larry Scott?
Yes.
What year was that? What year?
What year?
Which year?
Larry Scott here at the 45 edition.
Wow.
Yes. Larry Scott and Sergio Oliva here. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I have a big wall in my house with all pictures, included yours.
I think that's what we were connected in on Instagram when you showed me that picture, and I was like, honored for sure.
It's an honor for me. Do you know really? I'm sorry, I'm doing the actions, but do you know really the greatness of your legacy in this sport?
I don't probably, but I am honored that you are sharing with me because.
Oh yes.
It's hard it's hard to know those things, right? Because you just do what you do and move through life, and
it's hard because most of people here learned bodybuilding from the social media, and nobody studies at the social media.
Right.
We learn bodybuilding from the magazines.
Right.
So you catch the magazine. Oh, this guy, he's training like this, he's eating like this. We have to study to improve yourself. And today, the things are so fast. Right. Nobody can study. And I am worried about the high performance of our sport, because if you come to the open class, if you take the guys, the top 10 from early 90s are all legends.
Right.
They can beat the top 10 right now easily.
Right.
So the market is growing, we have more classes, but at the high performance, the bodybuilding is losing.
It's an interesting part. Interesting thought of that too, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Do you think it's the same for the women? Oh, there's so many events now. You're like, okay, where do we start with that?
Yes. So because of you, the federation, the EFBB, because of you and another athletes like you, they have to create another classes, because there are only female bodybuilding in the early 80s. Right. And the bodybuildings, the female bodybuildings, will change it in the time. If you get the first one, I forget the name.
The bodybuilding?
Yeah,
female.
Rachel McLeish. She was skinny.
Right.
And if you become Laura Cravalli, Cody Everson, Kim Chivesky, Linda Murray, they changed it.
Right.
So, but because this changed, the federation have to create the fitness class, the figure class, now bikini, women's
wellness,
physique, and the most interesting thing in our sport is the greatest champion of all the times is a woman.
Is the woman?
It is Kyle.
Oh, Iris, right?
Yes, she won 10 times.
Exactly.
Ronnie Coleman and Lee Haney 8 times each.
Right.
Yeah, so the women are dominating bodybuilding.
That's good. That's a good thought, a good aspect of it. Like, yeah.
You won the fitness class 98, right? And you went to another federation and competed at figure class?
Well, I did. So I was with the IFBB for 15 years.
Yeah.
Right? So fitness and figure. And in 2010, I did move to another organization and competed 2010 and 2013, and won both of those world championships. And then my last shows were in Europe in 2016.
Yo,
that was different. Yeah.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. You inspired so many girls, because everybody, when I started, used to think if the women's training, they will be in maybe 2 weeks like Bev Francis.
I know, right? I don't want to be big and bulky.
Yeah, yes. And I
That's what
saw
they said.
this suit. This is figure class, right?
This was fitness.
Vegas.
That was actually in France.
Oh, yes.
When I won the Fitness Olympia, this actual was in France.
Fitness Olympia.
Yes.
So you must wear a suit,
Yeah.
an entire suit at fitness. And
Well, we had 2 rounds. So we had a bikini 2-piece round,
Yes.
and we had the 1-piece,
okay, and the choreography
and the routine. So we
and
did.
the routine.
There were 4 rounds. There was 2 routines and 2 physique rounds.
Wow! And how many times of training? 4, 3, 6 times a day for the routines.
I mean,
That's so
yeah, you
beautiful.
had to balance. I mean, and obviously the fitness girls still have to balance that gymnastics and dance, and then the gym and
And plastic, too.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Congratulations!
Thank
You are truly an icon for us.
Thank you.
For
Thank you.
everyone. When I told my friends, I will stay with Monica Brant. They didn't believe me.
well, it happened. It's
Yeah,
happening
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. It's happening.
You must come to Brazil.
So, I would love to. I've been there a couple times in the past for work, and I was always so welcomed and received well, and they took excellent care of me. So it'd be fun to come back again and see everyone again. It's been a long time.
You inspired too many people. You, and I don't know if you will remember Anja Langer. Do you know?
Oh yes, yes.
Everybody wants to look like you both.
No, she's beautiful. In fact, I was just in touch with her maybe a few months or earlier this year or something. We kind of connected a little bit, but.
Very nice.
So, okay, so did wellness come from Brazil?
Yes, it was created in Brazil.
Because I am in touch with the first wellness pro from Brazil.
Okay.
And I don't remember her name right now.
Franciele.
Yeah, she's got a pretty big following, and she's
Yes.
doing a podcasting. So we connected, and she shared with me that I was her inspiration, I guess, for when she started. And she was the first IFBB Pro Wellness, right?
Yes.
That's pretty awesome. In Brazil, yeah. Or was that for the whole world, the first pro wellness?
Yes, because the wellness class was created at Rio de Janeiro with the president of Rio de Janeiro, Gustavo. And at the same time, I was the president of IFBB São Paulo.
Oh,
So
okay.
we created this class
Wow.
there because Gustavo wants that the beautiful girls from the beach competed too. And there are no classes or figure or bodybuilding. There are no classes for them.
Yeah.
So Gustavo created the wellness class to the beaches girl come to the sport, and obviously they were not so conditioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although they are now.
Yes, because when
They're
wellness
super
turned
conditioned.
a pro class, the athletes search for the biggest condition. I'm sorry about my English.
No, it's
I learned
good. It's
I
good.
learned English from the magazines.
Oh my goodness. No, well, your English is just fine.
Oh, thank you.
It's just fine. Wow, that's pretty cool. So you were part of the whole making of wellness.
Yes,
Wow,
because
that's awesome.
I am at the president of São Paulo IFBB Amateur Federation.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, but
that's fun to hear.
when Joe Wader died, I was president, and I almost know that the things will happen like this. So I retired.
Okay.
When Joe Wader died, I say to me, I'm done. I'm done. I do my part.
Okay.
I have done my part.
Yeah, you gave back. So now you're. I like what you say on your Instagram account. We're going to wrap up with this because I know you've got a lot of things you still want to do here at the show. But you're an old school bodybuilding coach. What does that mean to you?
Bodybuilding is lifestyle. Yeah. When I started bodybuilding, everyone thinks that lifting weights at the gym and bodybuilding, the extreme bodybuilding, are the same thing.
Right.
So I will study and I become a professor to teach the people that bodybuilding is for few people.
Right.
You have to master
Right, it is.
the genetics, you
Right.
have to, the mindset, and the weightlifting, the science had proved make benefits to everyone, since one child until my mom, who was 70 years
wow.
old.
Wow.
It's a difficult because everyone, for everyone at the time, bodybuilding and lifting weights at the same time. You only must go to the gym if you have become a giant, and this is not true. But it's
not.
difficult for people to understand this.
Yeah. Well, it's so important to have muscle, right? Because muscle is our anti-aging tool that God gave us to have longevity, to have stronger bones, to have improved health, and to look and feel better, right? And to be
Look
stronger.
at us. Look at us.
Right?
My father died at 57, like an old man.
Aww.
Yes, like an old man, weak.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's not going to be you.
Yeah.
No.
And I have the opportunity to train athletes
Right.
more than 70 years old. I
Wow.
trained one athlete. He became fourth at the NABA championship in the
wow.
world
Okay.
with 71, the oldest of the competition. He starts at 56.
That's incredible.
Yes, I have him
That's
in the Instagram.
incredible.
I will show you.
Okay, I would love
Yeah.
to see that.
For-
Incredible.
And for me, it's always a dream coming true, be here, because when I started, I was very, very poor. I started my first job in a supplement stores. We have the VHS with a TV, and I saw you and I saw all athletes only by TV. And I worked with Brant Warren, I worked with Flex Lewis, I was on stage with Arnold at Arnold Classic Brazil. So every year is a dream.
I love it. You're living your dream.
Yes,
And you're
my teenage dream.
Taking good care of yourself and a lot of other people, it sounds like.
Yes.
Giving back a lot.
I think I want to do what athletes like you have done for me, inspire another people. And it's true from the bottom of my heart. It's true.
Okay, you're gonna get me teary-eyed, and then my makeup might run. I get choked up, a little soft in my heart. Thank you.
Yeah, the problem is the most of these people, even no athletes like you, they even can think if athletes like you does not exist, he won't be here.
True,
They are
true,
not here.
True.
Yeah, and I saw most of people learn bodybuilding from 2020 until these days.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't go back in time and
Yeah,
look and research.
And always when a teenage guy or a young guy come to me, look at this athlete, he's very nice, like Andrew Jacket. He's very nice, but let me show you. And I show the videos from 80s, from 90s. There are so many right there.
Right.
So we have lineups with 10, maybe 15 legends. And today we are talking about 4 or 5 guys at the conditioning to win the Olympia. It's sad, but we have to talk about this.
Right.
Because we have to think the people must study bodybuilding as a sport, as a lifestyle too.
Well, it's important for the industry to have people like yourself that are giving that information out and helping to keep this industry alive, right? Because if it just stays with the current and you don't keep the past involved somehow, then the industry it just doesn't. I don't think it has it loses some of the foundation of it, right?
Yes.
So thank you for that.
No,
Thank you.
I thank you. I have a podcast in Brazil and always bring athletes from the oldies, 80s,
Yes.
older 90s, because the other podcasts, the other Instagrams from the other people, they are searching for hype,
Yes.
for views.
Right.
And thank God my boss doesn't pay attention.
I love it.
We're an athlete too, maybe the only owner of the industries supplements in Brazil who competed, who lived the lifestyle. So he told me, Fernando, we have to do what another people are not doing. Bring the old school,
Right.
bring the real bodybuilding,
Right.
like we learned to the people today.
I love it. Well, when I started this podcast in 2020, I did some of that too. I was trying to go back. I went as far back as I could, even like with Sandra Blackie.
Yes,
Sandra Blackie,
yes.
I had her on, and I brought in a bunch of the people that helped run the magazines, like the editor-in-chief, and just some of the people that were in the industry from before, right?
Yes.
Some of the writers, and of course, the legendary athletes that I could bring on too, just from the past. So yeah, I got to speak with Lee Haney. He was amazing.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
like
gentleman
it.
named Steve Cardillo, the weight belts.
Yeah.
And he and I go back to 95, so it's super fun. But okay, so last question I have for you. It's the 60th anniversary of the Olympia. What do you think is going to be your highlight for this show? And in the next couple of days, will you watch all of the shows?
The greatest of all times. I think the hotel, the theater, very beautiful. But I do prefer Orleans Arena.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
at the same place, everyone there. I do prefer
It was easy, yeah.
there. Here is very beautiful, but I think that at the Orleans, everybody we're together.
It's together.
More
Here's a
close.
little more separated here.
Yes.
But will you go to all the shows then here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think social media put people who was far away together, and put two people who are together far away.
True. That's interesting.
And
yeah.
in the table of the dinner, everybody cannot talk. Everybody.
Looking to see what else is
Yes.
going on.
I'm old. Sorry.
No,
Old-fashioned.
I'm the same way. My husband and I try to stay in the moment as best we can.
Yes. Yes. Always.
Well, this is awesome. So glad to get to speak with you, and
I'm so
thanks for
glad.
what you're doing in Brazil and your show and all that you're doing with your business and,
Thank you very
helping all
much.
those people bring old school and keeping old school in,
Yes.
because
Old school
that's
forever.
so important. So, okay, guys. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful
Thank
rest
you.
of your show here, Vegas. All right, guys. Make
Appreciate
sure you
it.
check out Fernando. What's your Instagram account?
Fernando Marques Trust.
There you go. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for joining here at the Monica Brant Show.
StemRegen is professionally formulated for athletes for enhanced recovery, improved microcirculation, and smart cellular signaling. I attribute being an athlete to all of the years of this incredible journey I've had in the health and fitness industry. I'm Monica Brant, 30-year health educator and encourager. Having added StemRegen into my program for the last year, I've been able to maintain the level of intense exercise that I demand on myself. Thanks to StemRegen, I am unleashing my regenerative potential.